Hey, welcome. This is the NgoVo Convo podcast. I'm Harrison, and I'm joined by Veronica.
I'm
She's
over
right
here.
over there. She's waving, blah, blah, blah. We just wanted to talk about anything that entertains us, but really, we're actually cleaning up our never-ending backlog because we're actually watching the season. Isn't that crazy? Season
So
or
crazy.
winter? Winter.
Yeah, winter.
Winter. Anime. Winter anime. But Veronica, some would say we're conversing.
Wow. Like NgoVo Convo, NgoVo Convo. Logos of Harrison's head. He's pointing.
Right over there.
Claps.
It's great. It's great. So, I just also want to add that it's been a while since I've hosted, I feel like. So you can watch every episode on youtube.com or listen to it as a podcast by searching up NgoVo Convo on your podcast service of choice. Actually, no, that's 2 episodes ago. It's fine. I'm just trying to throw off Veronica, honestly, because this video is sponsored by Olipop. More on that later. If you clicked on this video at this point, you probably already have an idea of what we're going to be talking about today and what we're giving our thoughts on and review, blah, 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 all that good stuff. We're talking about Shangri La Frontier, Season 2. Season 2? Completely. Yeah. It's
Completely, yeah. Yeah.
I had to double check this a couple of days ago because I was actually looking. Oh, yeah, Sunday. I was like, oh, is there more? But no, there's not. Sag. But Veronica, we're going to just talk about our non-spoiler thoughts and what we think, and we'll just get right into the nitty-gritty afterwards. Thoughts on this one? You non-gamer person?
Yeah, as a non-gamer, I think I continue to like it. It was fun and like unique to see it in like a VR version. So it's like the real life him versus like gamer.
Oh, yeah. Second,
know?
or we got more of it. We got more.
Yeah, we got more of it.
We got more IRL
Yeah.
stuff, yes.
Yeah. So
So.
I thought that was pretty cool. I think this one is a sleeper because I feel like not enough people talk about it.
No, yeah, because honestly, this show is very good.
It
And
is very good.
I do believe now they do because it's an isekai technically. Yes, they're not trapped in the game. They can leave.
Yeah,
Like you see
leave.
you see all of them leave whenever they want. But it's like they do overpowered very well.
Yeah, they do.
It's not too cringy, or it's not cringy in my opinion. Like there was the fallout after, not the show, fallout after Sword Art Online when that came out like a decade ago at this point.
Yeah.
And there's been copies of that. It became the isekai genre essentially for the longest time because people were eating that stuff up, eating it up. And I think for the first time in a while, they actually do video game isekai very well. Like it feels great. I like watching this. It's very hype.
I
It's
agree.
fun.
And I think with the power up, it was like built up very nicely.
Yes.
Like the build up was very nice. Like know, like from season 1, he's a kid that just like run through like trash games. Like that's all he does. That's like the intro of him.
And I was worried that was just going to be the case, right? But then, of course, that was just the first episode. And they're like, hey, look, he's actually going to play a good video game. I'm like, oh, nice. Cool.
And it turns out to be like a menace of a game. Which continues into the season. And it was also really refreshing to see like all of like the side characters and like support characters. They weren't annoying.
No. And specifically, what's her name? Hold on, give me a second.
The bunny?
Emerald?
Yeah.
Emerald?
Emil?
They say, I almost say it like how they pronounce it in the sub, and I'm like, dang it. But yeah, Emerald. But like I thought she'd be the like Genshin. I thought she'd be like Paimon.
Oh, yeah.
For those that play Genshin. I don't anymore, but I still remember.
No, but I agree. Like, I thought she would be like super unhelpful and just annoying.
No.
But she just turned out to be great. Yeah.
And adorable. And it's actually so done well. I think, you know what? Yeah, I think a lot of for now, initially I was like, oh, they aren't juggling too many characters. And that, trying to stay as non-spoiler as I can. But essentially, like, I think initially I was like, okay, maybe they are just sticking with the trio, but then they keep going and all that. So I'm like, okay, we'll just kind of see. And now we're like in a whole nother area kind of thing, new people. So we'll see how it goes. Right now though, I think it's been great. One thing I do want to add is like how many. Actually, I'll leave that for spoiler section.
Spoilers, okay.
Spoiler section. Overall, I
Yeah.
think it's been fun. I think it's just been fun to see all the characters like level up and all that. So
Yeah, I agree. And the only other thing I want to add is that this season is 24 episodes, and it feels like every like 5 to 6 episodes it's like a mini arc within like the overall
yep,
season.
yep.
If that makes sense. Because I think that was what made me keep watching. It's just
Yeah.
like little mini arcs, you know, and it's just really nice to follow.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll speak more on that. We'll speak more on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But yes, I do agree that there's points, and I'm trying not to, yeah, we'll speak on that spoiler section. So if you haven't seen this, this is all on Crunchyroll, as Veronica mentioned, 24 episodes. Really good, really quick. I'd say you could just, 24 episodes. However you binge or
Yeah.
don't binge, you could do it. Trust me.
No, binge. Binge it all.
You do you. You do you. Yeah, give that a. If you haven't seen season 2 and you just want to get a quick like, oh, is it worth it? I think it got better.
It's definitely worth it. I mean, there's a season 3 in production.
There is a season 3 in production
So,
already.
Yeah.
It could be a lot to some people to keep up with, maybe, but overall, I think it's been good. So give that a watch. Like this video, save it for later, so then you could go back and to listen to our spoiler section.
Yes, of course.
Because Veronica, speaking of, right before we get into spoilers, we're going to give a take a quick break to talk about our sponsor.
This episode is sponsored by Olipop, the soda your gut will thank you for. Yes, talking to you, all of you. All right, have you ever missed that classic soda pop feeling? You know, the fizz, the flavor, but without the sugar crash and the guilt trip? Yeah, me too, me too, me too, you too, Harrison too. All of us. That's why I'm introducing to you Olipop, the soda that's bursting with flavor and good for you too. I actually have my favorite one here, strawberry vanilla. But the other weird one that I enjoyed was banana cream. I know, it's weird, super weird, but this is my favorite. Number 1, because it only has 3 grams of sugar per can, plus it has 9 grams of prebiotic fiber. And you know what you need with fiber? To use the restroom. Hee hee hee. But yeah, that means that you're going to have a happy and healthy gut with every sip. And it looks like that they took everything we loved about classic soda and upgraded to a modern, healthy conscience person. Like you, like me, like Harrison. My co-partner. My co-host. That's not here right now. So ditch the compromise and experience the soda revolution for yourself. Don't forget to use our promo code NgoVo15, NgoVo15 to get 15% off your first order on drinkolipop.com.
And we're back.
Wow.
I'm
didn't
thirsty
mess up.
and I don't have water.
Well, look at that. I do.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
As I drink it.
My water's over there. I'll get it later. It's fine. It's not a big deal. So, Veronica, spoiler section.
Yes.
Reminder,
Yes.
spoiler section. Last chance. All right? Ready?
Spoiler
set.
alert.
One day. One day. I feel like it. Overall plot, did you feel like you liked it this season? Okay, you mentioned the mini arcs. You want to get into that a bit more?
Yes. You know at the very beginning, like those scorpions?
He farmed them.
He
like
farmed
crazy.
them so hard. He was like, oh my gosh, I need to get X amount for this bunny. And then it's just like, he kept going.
He just kept going. It's so real though. Like,
Yeah.
I feel that. Like, I know I've been doing that for like Monster Hunter and all that stuff. So I get it. So,
The grind is real.
the grind is real.
Yeah, but it just kind of showcases that he understands the dev's mind. He's like, wow, they're a menace. Why are they populating right here?
And I love that even like it was like there's like an overnight patch or something. And he was like, oh, his like technique of like how to get a bunch of them to die to fall off because the physics engine is insane, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I just love that the devs then fix it. He's always like, dang you devs. Or
He's
like he
always
blames
yelling
it's
it.
like blaming the devs or the RNG, and I love it. It's too real.
No, it's so funny. I think it's just like so nice to see as a non-gamer, sort of non-gamer.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I said that, but like you kind of play Genshin,
Yeah.
or you used to play Genshin.
I
Now
like
you play like
Honkai.
Honkai
Yeah.
specifically. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But it's just nice to see and like
Yeah, yeah.
feel the frustration.
I think like they explain certain things really fast. Like they'll say like certain terminology, and I've noticed like, oh, like my wife will be like, see, I kind of knew that, but that actually is nice to like just solidify like, oh yeah, that meaning,
what it is.
right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But so like you said, arc. So I think there's a point. The 2 points that you mentioned, I think I really enjoyed was like they did one last season where they leave and play a different game, but here he actually
Yeah.
does it again, and I love it because he goes to play in Mecha because he got tired of like not being able to. Oh, I'm sorry, he got tired of not being able to use the suit.
Yeah. He missed the armor because of the wolf curse.
Okay,
That was
but
wild.
like okay, oh yeah, that's right. Duh, that's right before. I did not expect him to fight Lycagon so fast.
Yeah.
Or I'm glad they did in the sense of like, okay, they finally did it.
The
But I
build-up
loved
was
the
very
bait.
nice.
The build up was nice. The fight was really fun. I loved the bait and switch at the end though.
No, that was really funny.
Man.
And then the whole like shadow thing and then them like figuring it out, like it was just so cool to see.
It was so it was so cool. And let's see, at that point it was him along with what's her name? Ray?
Pfizer Zero?
Oh, Saiger Zero?
Yeah.
Saiger Zero, yeah.
Cyrus,
And then
yeah.
the blue-haired
girl
ninja girl.
Yeah, the girl that won't talk to him in real life, but will play a game with him.
No,
Yeah,
no, that's
Saiger.
Saiger Zero. Yeah, that's Saiger
Zero,
Zero.
yeah.
Yeah. And then there's the other girl that joined along too, which was the blue-haired
The one with
ninja
the
girl,
blue
right?
hair with the mask.
Yeah.
The one that made her avatar look like herself so she can't like show
It's like, oops. I messed up. Oh man. That fight was really dope. I didn't expect it. It was just
And you think that after fighting and beating the wolf, his curse would come off. But he made it worse for himself.
it got worse, and I think that's even better. I was like, that's amazing. And I don't remember if the devs were the ones that adjusted that or it was just a thing already. Like it was already a bait.
I think
I think it was already a bait.
Yeah. There was a scene with the devs, like one of them like entering a room with like 2 devs, and then the guy was like, please, like turn this on or something. Like at the same time as they were like fighting.
Poor guy. I feel for him.
This is bad luck.
He just has absolute bad luck. Oh man.
No, but that mecha game. That
mecha game was
really
cool. I love that. I know I mentioned in this non-sport section. I just love that they can come and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
Now-
explore like other stuff.
Yeah.
Which is really cool to see.
And then, dude, I was curious. Do you feel like it is going too fast though? I know they break it off, but in terms of like the goals of what they're doing, in specifically in
like,
Shangri-La, specifically Shangri-La, yeah, because I know we had the whole mech thing, and it is like kind of filler, but kind of not because they're
Kind of
introducing
not.
people
Yeah.
that also happen to play Shangri-La.
I thought that was a filler episode. I think it was like 6 or 7. It started feeling like a filler, but then like they incorporated like, oh, they need info
Yep.
like from each other. So
Yep.
that was helpful. I don't think it's going that fast paced. Like I think it's
Okay.
going normal. But I do see, I don't know if you're going to disagree with me, but I do see where people are like, oh, maybe this is like too quick to get to their final destination of like what they want to do, you know?
Yeah, and I only bring this up because I only worried about it because I found myself saying consistently like, and maybe season 1 was just a lot of build up, and that's why it's okay. But I mean, they ended the season with fighting the Colossus, or what's his name?
The girl.
No,
right?
the samurai
competition?
dude.
Oh,
Weathermon.
yeah, yeah.
So they finished the season fighting him. So I was like, okay, maybe. I just assumed that the cadence would be end of season 2, they'll fight another one, maybe. But they already fight Lycagon. But not that they beat him, right? But they fight him. And now they're about to fight the ocean one.
The ocean one, yeah.
Yeah. Which
The
I was like,
octopus
okay.
or whatever. With like the inverted like world.
Yeah. That's just my worry of like, is it going too fast? Like, if they beat him like in the next season, then I'm like, ooh, maybe. I don't know.
No, I see where you're going because like what happens if in the 3rd season they just kind of like repeat the pattern of like, oh, we'll beat the octopus and like get out of like this inverted world and just move on. But I read somewhere that the manga first like where they ended, it's going to be a lot of like the competition because the competition will take like maybe a quarter or half of season 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, yeah, because this competition, the last arc, essentially, they get to go back outside IRL and have that whole thing. And I think that's really cool too. I was like, oh my gosh, it's great.
Yeah. No, but I think it's good pacing for now.
Yeah.
It's good for someone like me who needs like more gamer info help than others.
But I think I'm okay with it. It was just I just found myself
like
saying
about
like, oh,
what's
like
ahead.
is this kind of fast? But I guess
Yeah.
you guys can even comment down below, let me know what y'all think, because I think it's okay pacing wise. It's been fun. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like, oh, it's kind of, I'm just worried like, what if it just speeds up too much?
Speeds up too much, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, if they continue their 24 episode season, I mean, that would be a good pace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In terms of like pacing and like how much has happened, with the amount of characters we've got introduced to, do you feel like it's a lot? Like, are you feeling like we're probably juggling now at this point?
Not really, because I think the core 3 players in like Shangri La Frontier is really like what's they're like concentrating on in real life and in the game. What I worry most about is like the bunny portion. They introduced another bunny, like Emu's like little brother.
Yeah, the samurai one.
The samurai one. So I do worry about like the bunny world a little bit, you know, just because like if we introduce too many of them, when like a person accidentally goes into their world, it's kind of, it would be a lot.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean.
Know?
Okay. I thought you were trying to say like you're worried about the plot not going anywhere or something.
Oh,
but,
no.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I get what you mean.
But I think it's enough people for me to like remember their names.
Okay, yeah. I was just curious. I think it's been fine. I'm just bad at names, period. But so that's why I'm like, but I'm not having trouble juggling with people though. Like,
yeah.
Right now I feel like it's bucketed where they're like, okay, this group was here, but now we're introducing this new group for this area, and it's like tied in here, blah blah blah.
Yeah, they do that like, very well.
Yeah,
like bucketing people into like different worlds.
It's like how they handled like Avengers stuff and all that, right? Where it's just like, oh, like we're grouping people here, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I was just curious. And did any of the new characters kind of stand out? Like, do you like any new ones out of the introduced list?
I really like the shark guy. He was just like, he came out of left field. Yeah.
The NPC?
The NPC.
Yeah. Or
because he just kind of came out of left field.
Yeah.
And he was just calling him like, "Oh, you're a bird. Why don't you fly?"
You're from the bird race. Why? Yeah.
No, I really have been enjoying him. And then also, Pencilgon, the model in real life, and then a menace in games.
She's actually a menace IRL too low. Like,
yes.
actually, I think it's hilarious.
No,
Yeah, I
I
love
enjoy
how
her a lot.
I do like how they kind of finally meet in person, but I love that Sonraku still doesn't actually show his face.
No.
Like,
It's an
he started as a
advantage,
joke.
apparently.
Yes, yeah. Which I guess sure, why not, right?
But yeah, the animation is great.
It got so good.
Yeah,
It got really good.
it got really good.
Like,
I know there were some points they were using 3D animation and it did look slightly funny, but it didn't bother me to the point where I'm like, oh, I'll stop watching it here.
it wasn't as bad, so I can't, can't say fully that it's like the worst.
Yeah. No, but the animation has been great.
Yeah.
It got so much better.
Yeah, everything just looks so good, and I would say it's up there for like the season. I was like, oh yeah, it was just fun to watch all the fights. Everything was just, the movements were really good. Like, if I couldn't speak to like impact frames or like, actually connecting like but it felt like majority of the time I was like, okay, it's not like it was too much. Like, I could tell like they're running and blah blah blah.
Like,
consistently. So yeah. I just also want to add, can we just going back to the character stuff, can we also add like they stereotype Americans hilariously?
Oh my god, yes.
The steak. Oh my god, she ate she ordered each type of steak, but it made me cringe and cry a little bit when she had a well done one. I was like,
oh god. Or an Americano. I was like cackling at that. I was like, wow, yes.
It's true though.
It's true.
It's true. I too would order that, honestly.
Oh my gosh. No, but I think I'm really excited about season 3 and where they're going with this.
Yeah. I can't wait. And there's just I think they've paced it really well, and there's like a lot of good stuff that's coming up. I'm just worried about the pacing of again, it's as you mentioned, if it is half the season for that one, for the arena stuff, and then the other half is probably the underwater section.
Like the underwater section?
I'm assuming that's probably the case at this point. But I don't know. I haven't read. I have no idea.
I haven't read either.
Or I wonder if this is a light novel or anything, but it's fine. Overall, I had fun. This is good. I think it's just like there's so much fighting. This is like probably the most hype one in a while. Along, because it was a hype season though, because it was like this came along with like Solo Leveling and
Apothecary Diaries.
Yeah. Sakamoto Days too.
Dan to Dan, yeah. It came out at the same time as like all the hype ones.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But other than that, do you have any other like criticisms or anything like that?
No. I'm just gonna wait until his in real life crush just tells him. She tells him, just high school things.
The one thing I want to know is, who is the blue hair girl?
Yes.
Because
they must all know each other in real life.
I have a suspicion, but I don't know who it could be.
No, I agree.
Cause
I think they all know each other from school or something.
Something like that.
Because the way she was hiding her face in the mask when she they were like meeting up with each other, I was like, oh, she definitely knows.
But can we just? I also love that she happened to be that one person in that one fighting game from last season.
Yes.
That newbie from that, and I was like, dude, what a connection! Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But she's also got the same scenario where she has gotten to go into the like the Rabbit Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like the one thing I'm interested to. That's if I want to see something, I need some explanation from season 3 for that. Or I hope.
Hopefully we'll get some. Yeah. But I mean, it's recommended by us. Too bad we don't have a stamp recommendation.
You can make one.
It's true.
Seal.
Next time.
Other than that, that's all I got.
That's all I got. Go watch it.
Go watch it. If you at this point, yeah, you've already watched it, but let us know below, I guess. Actually, let me just close out before I say anything else.
Harrison.
Hello, I'm scatterbrained today. But thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on all our socials at NgoVo Convo and NgoVo Convo. If you're on YouTube, comment down below. Like I mentioned, let us know what you think. Did you actually Is there something that you wish we addressed more? Like, is there something you enjoyed about the show or you didn't like about the show? Like the season, what do you want to see more of? Just let us know. Hit the subscribe button. Hit all the buttons from right to left specifically, and subscribe. And not subscribe. That's all I ask. That's all I need from you. Other than that, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.